ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यम् मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the 35 stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this 11th chapter, 35 stanza, Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna's disciple, Arjuna, what expression showing Sanjay is telling. Sanjay uvacha एतत् श्रुत्वा वचनं केशवस्य कृताञ्जलिर्वेपमानः किरीटी नमस्कृत्वा भूयस्व एवाह कृष्णं समद्गदं भीतभीतः प्रणम्यः एतत् श्रुत्वा वचनं केशवस्य कृताञ्जलिः वेपमानः किरीटी नमस्कृत्वा भयस्वः आह कृष्णं समद्गदं भयभीतः प्रणम्यः। Sanjay telling to Dhritarashtra, Kesvasya Krishna's Bhagavanas, etat it means is, Vachanam it means the promises, Sutva after hearing, Kiriti it means crowned Arjun, Kritanjali join both hands, with respect to the master, Vepamana trembling नमस्कृत्वा saluting or namaskar. Bhaya, bhap, it means then. Eva bhi, also. Bhayavita, with the extremely fearful. Pranamya, bow to in the feet. Krishnam, to Bhagavana, to God. Some gadgadam, sparkling with the tears and in the thought, speaking in the tears in the thought. Ah, it means tells. This is stanza. Worldly meaning is that Sanjay saying to Dhritarashtra, when Arjuna hear the promises of Lord Krishna, then the Arjuna, who is the bearing the crown, he was bowing in the feet and joining both hands, and he was trembling in the fear and paying his respect and salute and namaskar, and he was in the great fear because he seen the very, very wonderful form of Krishna and Bhagavana. And at that time when he was going in the feet of the Krishna, his voice was coming almost with the tears. He was slightly crying. Gadgada. It is the technical word. The meaning of this stanza is looking very simple. In the reading of the Geeta, but it is very deep. Because any message of the Geeta is not so light. It is the deep meaning. Even the stanzas was delivering by the Sanjaya or Arjuna or Krishna. The Sanjaya stanzas are also very meaningful because Sanjaya was seeing directly and hearing directly. Arjuna was the great disciple, and Arjuna's stanzas also very, very meaningful and secret meaningful. But the Krishna's meaning is very, very deep. Because the Krishna is telling the Brahma Jnana in each and every stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this stanza, the Sanjay is telling to Dhritarashtra, when the Keshvasya, Keshav is the name of Lord Krishna. The Keshav word is very, very deep meaning because without K, other thing is Shav. You know the Shav? The Shav is the Shav is the dead body. and K is the consciousness. The K is the consciousness and Shav is the dead body. So the Keshav, indicating the extremely consciousness of the universe. And when extremely consciousness of universe is standing in front of you and promise you anything, that is not only promise, but that is the declaration of the future. So Lord Krishna is not only the master, Lord Krishna is an existence which is present in every particle of these universes. The Lord Krishna's promise is the extremely true that cannot be failed in any condition. The person in this world, they do not know the meaning of the promise. They do not know the meaning of the truth. They do not know the meaning of their alive. Even they do not know that why they are alive in this planet and why they came here and what is the importance of this life. So the Keshav is Keshav and other is Shav. Shav means dead bodies. Because without knowing of your internal existence, you are living like a coma or unconscious condition or sleepy. Then how we can declare that you are alive? But Keshav is alive. Not only one Keshav, but every living master which is awoke in existence, every living master is the Keshav. And your crown has no meaning in front of the Keshav, because your all crowns is the mortal crowns. Everybody in this world having a various type of the crowns. Some are having the crown of the post, crown of the fame, the crown of the social welfare, dignity, the crown of the industrialist or the crown of the capitalist, crown of different type of the social activities winning, sports, culture, literature. The crown of judiciary or crown of administrative authorities. They all are crown bearer, but their crown is not immortal crown, they are mortal crown. So even the creator Brahma's crown is not a real crown, that is also mortal crown. So in this pattern the Arjuna also bearing the crown, and Arjuna is the seeker, and every seeker is bearing the crown, that the crown is the ego. Unfortunately, the Sadguru says and indicate about your ego, but you are not ready to accept. You think you have no ego, but you have ego. Because the ego is the base of your life, if you are not enlightened. Before enlightenment, you are living in the support of ego only. As a person which is living in the dark or which is living in the sleep, he has only the support of his sleeping condition. So when this stanza is telling Kiriti, it is showing some type of the ego and speciality of the Maya. But the very good thing is that the Arjuna is hearing to his master. Unfortunately, some of you, they are not hearing to their master. They are only hearing that sound of your mind, intellect and ego. And they are governing you. From that moment when you will hear the master and obey the master, then you will come in the stage of the Arjuna. Otherwise, you are living in the stage of Dhritarashtra, Karna, Bhishma, etc. The Arjuna hearing his master Krishna, then what is happened? Because Arjuna seen that scenario, the very great, dangerous and very great, powerful, wonderful. Then Arjuna see this powerful, great and dangerous, miraculous existence, formation by the Krishna, that is called expansive form, Virata Rupa. When Arjuna see the Virata Rupa, then what is very natural, his hand was joined, his eyes comes from tears, and he was paying respect to the master. The same thing in your life. Until you are not seeing your master's greatness, you think that your master is a normal person as you. But when you see or experienced the master's real formation or master's real presence, then automatically you are filled by the respect and the greatness of the blessing of master, because the master is always blissful on you, because the master is always helpful with you because the master is always loving with you because the master always well-wishing to you. So when you feel that your master is unmatchable person in this world, nobody can help you like the master, then you feel the greatness and respect to your master. Your voice become a special type that is called in Hindi Gad Bani. You are almost crying and telling everything of praying in the feet of the master. Unfortunately, sometime my disciple, one or two disciple, they are caught in the trap of the mind, and the mind create some illusion against the master Sadguru. And that is not effect on the Sadguru, because Sadguru is enlightened and ultimate person. If you are throw the stone towards the sun, the stone cannot go near the sun, the stone come back and maybe that stone can hit your head. So, when we hear the voice of mind, intellect or ego, there is nothing harmful for the master, it is harmful for the seekers, for the you. Timely I warn my disciples about their mistake. Some of disciples can easily understand, they can rectify their mistake. When unfortunately some are so unconscious in the ego or the mind illusion, they create a condition to left to me or I left them. Because everything can be allowed in this field, but the antakarana, mind, intellect, mood and ego, if they are standing against your master, or if you are standing in the doer karta bhava, that is never allowed. Every time you must see inside and stand separate from the doer. You must be seer, you must be witnessy. So by this witnessy meditation, then you day to day accumulated the consciousness and peace inside of you. That consciousness and peace will bring a meditation condition. That is called the second stage of the meditation. And the Kritanjali, the bowing both hands, it shows that you cannot do anything, only the master, only the existence will do for you by the nature. The existence governing the nature, and nature will do for you. Don't be misunderstand. The governing is not governing as you understand. That is an automation. If you are not in doing condition, you are not in karta bhav. That is called Kritanjali. Bepamana. It means you must be fearful about the death and birth cycle active for millions bodies. You are coming crossing them and you want to go there also. If you are not fear the pain and sorrow of the death and birth cycle, then you cannot get enlightenment. Because the fear of the death and birth is the instrumentation for enlightenment, Atma Jnana. And the Namaskritva, it means if you are an understanding that what is the master's contribution in your life, that is the saluting emotion of the seeker to the master. So, as the Arjuna is paying the respect and bowing in the feet of the master and requesting with the tears in the thought, it is the condition of the seeker. Unfortunately, that condition comes temporarily in your life, but it is not continue because you become the used to with the master, you take master very general manner. So the requesting and asking anything to the master, it should be very respectful, very heartily, very loving, and very carefully. This stanza is teaching all of you how to behave with the master, how to interact with the master, how to make a request to the master, what should be manner, what should be intention, what should be your body language, what should be your internal senses, antakarna's status when you ask anything to the master. Thank you very much, my dears. It is a sufficient description of this stanza. Thank you very much.